Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs news live at 3. Kicking it off with a new Superstar trial here. Superstar trial Mankind, it came from the Boiler Room. Hey champions, are you afraid of those noises coming from the Boiler Room? Try to face your fears and check out brand new Zombie Mankind in his full beauty. Play his trial tour and prepare for his debut this weekend. I am a Mick Foley mark, so this is exciting. I see purple background, so I'm assuming Trickster. Here's the schedule. Exclusive Superstar Trial. It starts tomorrow at noon, and we have it for 2 days, it looks like. It goes away at 2 a.m. Zombie Mankind debut solo and faction contest, and then Showdown tournament starting on 10/23. So the solo and faction starts on the 22nd, goes to the 25th, and the Showdown tournament starts at noon on Saturday and goes till 4 p.m. on Sunday, normal times there. Limited time tour, 45 shards, 250,000 coin, 150 TP. That's not too much of anything in the tours, so that's a little bit different. Usually there's more in there. The official Mankind, it came from the Boiler Room debut showdown contest, will launch this Friday. That's what it said already. Yeah, so not a lot of info there. Not a lot with the trial other than just some shards and coin and TP, but we'll get to try him out. I'm assuming that means I will get him on my account tomorrow to preview him at some time, but I work, so mine will be later in the day. But that's exciting. As someone who's a Mick Foley fan, I'm pretty hyped about this. So we'll see what the contest and event details look like when it happens. We'll think good thoughts and hope it's good. So let's jump over to the portal. There's Seamus loot now. Normal pricing, loot coins, nothing special or bonus with those. So nothing too crazy there. I don't think there is actually anything new on the portal today. It's all the same stuff as yesterday, so no need to rehash it again. I'm going to get my Albite shards here. Don't forget to get yours. I do want to mention, since I did grab the backstage pass yesterday, you can see on the event, it only lasts for 18 more hours. And if I spend $5 more, I'll get 2 million coin and a legendary strap with a high bonus. Since there's no offer I particularly love over here, and there's unlikely to be in the next 18 hours, I'm going to grab $5 in rubies to make up to get that 2 million coin and strap. That's what I tend to do to get a little bit more bang for my buck, and then I hold the rubies for when there's a time when I actually want to re-roll the market and try and get some shards of one of the superstars I missed that I'm close on that I happen to like. So that's what I'm going to do there. Don't forget to do your free daily re-roll on the flash market. Let's see what we get today. See if it's anything I absolutely need. And that's nothing too exciting. Couldn't care less about rush tokens. So yeah, that's it for this. Let's go over to the game. There's a couple things going on. Some new loot, nothing too crazy. New tour today. The tour today, I'll talk about that first. Actually, we'll talk about this. I have no information about this at all. Nothing in the blog, nothing anywhere. No one really knows anything about it. It just popped up in the game. The Planet Zombie Unleashed solo contest. Looks like it's going to run about the same time as the Mankind event that's going on. So who knows what this will be. It says individual. I could see this being a resource style blitz. I could see it being a spend event. Who knows? It's got a picture of Daniel Bryan there. Maybe it might be a chance to get his gear. I don't know. So we'll have to see what that is tomorrow. I'm kind of super curious about this. I would love a resource blitz like we had for like Invis Cena or that kind of thing with a shot to get his gear. I'd love something like that. Hopefully it's not a straight spend event and it's something like a resource blitz. It'll probably be a spend event, but you know, you never know. We'll find out what happens. So that's new. And the tour that's up today, unfortunately, if you don't have Zombie Rock, your other option is Zombie Finn. And we know from earlier in the month that is not fun. So unless your Zombie Finn is extremely leveled, most of these matches, you're probably just going to want to run out somebody that's not the CSS the required superstar and just get your wins and just miss out on the bonus stuff on this tour, because it's not very fun with Zombie Finn. You can do it, but it's probably going to take a bunch of props. If you have yours in the 5-star range, it's going to be a lot better. Otherwise, flat move damage metal on him will make a big difference. Use something that's going to recycle and just try and spam the moves with flat move damage. But if you don't have that set up, you probably don't want to do too much of this with him. Although, especially against like Lashley is going to be rough. And Boogeyman is going to be rough if he gets going too. So those two. The side node, you can start with any female. So you can go ahead and tag in your good, if you have a good female, it's modern. So a good modern female, and start with them, and you can get that one pretty easy. And the first one against Kane is not too bad either for those. But the next two are going to be a lot tougher. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look and see if there are any new offers in the game. Oh, it looks like it must be 5 o'clock. I guess we'll claim these here. Come on, 6 times. Ooh, 5, I'll take it. What color is today? Purple. Score. This is the coolest feature ever. Thank you, Scopely, for putting this click button in. It's fantastic. All right, let's see what's in here. Apparently VIP points. Sometime today game. All right, there we go. So there's these safes. I honestly have no idea in the drop rate. They're not cheap. They're definitely not cheap. It looks like you get 2 items from 250,000 to 10 million coin is in there. A bunch of not so good stuff. So I have no idea how these are. To be perfectly honest, there's also the cash event for Hall of Fame Austin still going on. If somebody wants to kind of DM me photos of what they got, I'll at least know for next time what they kind of look like. Feel free to. But I've heard no word on that. I think all the rest of the stuff is pretty similar to what we saw yesterday. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new other than this. This is definitely new. 50 Rhea shards, 25 bucks, 2 million coin. It's 50 cents a shard. You can do the math on if you're close enough, if that's worth it to you. Limit of 3. So 75 bucks for 150 shards. She wouldn't be worth it to me, but maybe she is to you. I'd rather use that somewhere else. And I don't think anything else is new. This one I don't think is new either. No, it's not. This offer is. I'm not really inclined to get these. I don't think that's that good a deal personally, but you know, if that's your thing, go for it. Sheamus stuff is the regular pricing. Yeah. Do your free daily claim though, don't forget that. And then we'll take a look at the loot and see what I think about today's loot. Okay, what do I think about today's loot? Let's start with the Sheamus. It's 40 pulls for $100, so $250 a pull, not the most expensive one. Usually they're somewhere, I think $3 is common-ish, so we're on the lower end of that. Featured 1.88%. Let's see how diluted it looks. Mherex in there, Eddie, Ivar, Miz. Don't like Becky or Eric in there. Hate Charlotte in there. And then we have shards of 100 as well. Yeah, I don't particularly love the featured. Mega's pretty low chance at 2.37. Definitely don't love that. Some pretty hot trash in them in that spot, so it's not looking real great yet. Super rare. Yeah, no. That's pretty gross at 6%. Very rare is 12% and really not good. Other than the Sheamus shards if you're close. Rare is also pretty terrible. Other than AJ, there's not much to talk about there. Same, oh man. Yeah, and no Sheamus shards in the commons. This is a hard pass for me. I'd stay away from this one, save your money for another one. I don't think this is a good loot at all. So save it for another one. And Priest cash loot, 41 pulls for 12k. That's not too bad. That's kind of right in between. 1.3 featured is pretty low. But let's see if it's diluted. There's a lot of good cards in here. A lot of good cards. High shard count too. So honestly, for 42 pulls in cash loot, even if the featured's a little low, it's not too bad. Let's Mega Rare's got Bianca in there. Strowman, Eddie, yeah, Mega Rare is actually pretty good. It's still low percentage, no shards though, and only one, two, three bad ones. The rest pretty solid, so that's not bad. Super rare, got Hall of Fame Sarge, Bianca, Eddie, MDM. Yeah, that's really not too bad of a loot. I'm liking this one so far. Very rare. Yeah, Johnny, Sarge, Strowman, Ted, Bianca shards. You still need Bianca. Going into rare, Strowman's in there too. If you still don't have Orton, he's in there. Commons, they're not good, but that's not uncommon. Haha. So the commons, this is what I like in cash loot. If you're close to Bianca, 10 to 75 is a good amount. Go for it. Strowman as well, 15 to 100, pretty solid amount. Lashley, Hall of Fame Honky Tonk Man. Decent shard rates on all of those, and there's a lot of somewhat rare ones in the commons. So this one is a cash loot that I really like, especially if you're chasing Bianca for shards. Strowman, Lashley, or Honky Tonk Man if you're close. 41 for 12k. That's a pretty solid one. I like this cash loot. I'd say it's a pretty good one to pull, and this is one I would pull at if I didn't have all of those guys in the commons and I was close to one of them. Or yeah, because I have personally, I have Bianca. I forget what all was in there. Anyway, it doesn't probably matter. Yes, I actually have everyone in there, so there'd be no reason for me to pull. But if you're short a couple, three of them and close, this is a good cash loot to try and get them on. Maybe you'll get lucky and hit a feature too. And Zombie Roman Returns cash loot. I have not looked at this one yet. If it's like the Zombie Brian one, this will probably be your best chance to get Roman, and it is. It's the same one we had earlier in the week, 2.41% chance on the featured. And then you have shards for these guys in there, including Roman. If you're missing Roman, this is going to be like your best chance to straight pull him. Some shards of him in there too at the 13% mark, and then even at the rare, it's only 5 to 10, so it's not a huge amount, but it is a cash shard, a cash one. So I like this one only if you're specifically trying to get Roman. It's probably your best chance. It's usually not good odds to get a specific guy, but this one is. Of the two loots, I actually do think the other one is better overall, but this is certainly your best chance to get Roman as far as loots go. So if that's something you're going for, and you're also going for the Austin event, that's a pretty good one for Roman. So the two cash loots aren't too bad. The Sheamus one, we can do better on for paid ones, so I would just wait and save your money for the next paid one. If you're going to go for it, that's what I would do. I think that covers everything today, guys, so let me know what you think in the comments. I always love hearing what you have to say. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, good luck out there.